hope he is a faggot. This fucking guy's in love with a fake person, even though he already knows she's fake. What kind of dumb shit are you, gay? You want to be in love with a man who acts and pretends to be a ma'am? That's sad. Anyway, I'm here, at my job, working, because, like, that's what people do, you know what I mean? Like, some people don't even, some people, working, it brings in money, you know what I mean? But they also know that sitting around their fucking house all damn day long, or not having anything at all, is gonna make them depressed and lead to toxic thoughts, and just they just know that that's not gonna be the quality of life that they want. Some people don't have to work. Some people have money, you know what I mean? And they just don't have to work, but they choose to because they know that at the end of the day, you gotta get out of your fucking house somehow. You gotta get out of there, bro. Like, you gotta get the fuck out of there, dude. Like, when you constantly surround yourself with people that you want to be around, you know what I mean? Like, people in your circle, and you're just constantly in a bubble, you know what I mean, that you've created. Some people call it a safe, comfortable zone. You're in a comfort zone, you know what I mean? You hang out with the same people, you do the same shit. You don't ever have to worry about anything ever happening, because you don't ever do anything. That's a very sad life to live. You know what I mean? And then when you live that way, you don't know how to fucking react and handle situations that they just don't happen in your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, when you have a comfort zone and all of these things, and one thing doesn't go your way, you know what I mean? Your whole fucking world collapses, because you've built yourself around this fucking fake ass world, that when you actually fucking even dip a toenail into the pool of reality, your whole shit just fucking crumbles, because you don't even fucking know what to do. I'm not talking about having a place and all of that. I'm just talking about actually fucking, like, getting out of your comfort zone. This shit could be like just fucking walking down the street for some people. You know what I mean? Riding a fucking bus, instead of taking a fucking Uber everywhere. You know what I mean? Riding a bus and getting around fucking, you know what I'm talking about? It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I mean, some person that has a fucking apartment or a house is fucking in a more awake state, or fucking in a better place, mental place, or is on their way to fucking, like, some fucking shit. It just means that you have a place to stay. That's great. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Good thing. You should have a place to stay. You know what I mean? You fucking should have somewhere to stay. Whether it's by yourself, with a friend, on the, in your car, fucking, you know what I mean? Somewhere, shit, you should have a fucking place to stay. At least you have a fucking car. Shit, you had your shit together at some point in your life enough to get a fucking vehicle and keep it, and actually fucking, you have some fucking, some type of survival skills and life skills in order to living in your car and going to work and having that lifestyle. That shit ain't easy, bro. And I've been around it. I've been around people that'll fucking walk into the fucking kitchen before anybody else, and you get to talking to them and figuring out, like, what's behind this crazy shit, you know what I mean? And they literally don't even have a place to go and wash their ass. But they have those intangibles that they've built. They've built that shit through experiences and life, through living, through being outside of their comfort zone. Nobody wants to fucking work. You know what I mean? You can sit there for 8 hours a day and hate your life, or you can fucking find a way to not hate your life, to make it a good day. Bob, no, I don't want to kiss. I'm off the market. If I wasn't off the market, then maybe. I don't know. I'm a big slut, remember? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like when you look at Chop, when you look at these people, you know, it gives you this false sense of like, oh, this person's gotta be, you know, this person's definitely in a different level, you know what I mean? Definitely in a different level, you know. They show you just exactly what they want you to see. You know what I mean? You know, if they pan down to their floor of that fucking shitty, you know, apartment that they have, you'd realize that they're living in fucking squalor, that they fucking have trash all over their floor. That this person that has a fucking place to live doesn't even have the fucking life skills to keep it together. You know what I mean? They couldn't even get out of the comfort zone inside of their comfort zone. They couldn't even bring themselves to fucking get up off of the fucking couch and put a fucking dish away. You know? No intangibles at all. You know what I'm talking about? So you got fucking Chop that sits there in his fucking apartment building. It's not even an apartment. It's a room on. It's like a removed room that's on top of his family's house. That's what it is. He lives with his family. Let's not get it confused. You know what I mean? He lives with his mom and dad. There ain't nothing wrong with living with your mom or your parents or your grandma or sister or brother or family, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what makes it wrong is when you sit there and you do nothing. You're fucking a sorry excuse for a human, bro. Like, people give me a hard time because I live with my mom, but they don't even know. They have no idea. They have no idea that I'm struggling just as much as anybody else that would be living, you know, not with their mom. I gotta pay all of my shit, dude. Not only do I have to pay all of my shit, I have somebody in my fucking business constantly. Can't even say shit without getting some fucking advice. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just don't need advice, you know, or any, like, you know, suggestions or anything like that. Or, you know, advice. You just want to say something and let it just happen. But since, you know, it's my mother, it's like a constant someone in my business. Constant, every fucking thing. You know? So as much as you guys think that I'm sitting here just fucking having the best time of my life, bro, literally, like, I pay all of my own shit. You know? I have a fucking car that I pay a car note. You know what I mean? I fucking go out and I actually pay money to do things. You know? I go and pay money to do things, to experience things outside of my house or my room or my comfort zone. You know what I'm talking about? It's very sad. As much as I like, as much as I would love, let me rephrase that. As much as it sounds great to sit there and fucking, like, never have to work again, never have to leave your house because you don't have to, it also sounds like a fucking prison. You know what I'm saying? It also sounds like a fucking prison. You know? What a sorry, sad life. I could not imagine being Chop at all. Jesus Christ. I would fucking, if you guys would have literally fucking got exactly what she wanted. You know what I mean? I would have fucking murdered myself already if I was like Chop, dude. But with that being said, my actual real girlfriend, so today I've booked our luxurious getaway for when she comes down here. It's very luxurious. It's like royalty. You know, there's room service. You know what I'm talking about? There's an outdoor shower and an indoor shower, by the way. We have our own parking. You know, our own like patio, our own thing, all of our own things. It's like a fucking literal luxurious resort. And I booked it before I go to EDC because I have that kind of money. You know what I'm talking about? I always use payment plans, but I use payment plans, you know what I'm talking about, but that shit's luxurious. We're gonna be living in a fucking luxurious for fucking like the whole time she's here. I booked it basically because I'm rich. Because I'm rich. Must be nice, huh? Must be fucking nice. You know, must be nice, right? But that's just it, you know. That's just it. People are like, oh yeah, this, that, blah, 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 la-di-da. And I'm just like, bro, you know, like, I really don't need validation or internet friends, dude. I don't. I like to have associates, you know, people that, you know, they know that they can message me on Instagram if they're having a bad day and know that I'll be there for them. You know, might not even be anybody that I've met in real life, just a viewer or something like that. You know, I like that aspect of this whole streaming, you know, part of, you know, because I really don't get paid. I've just stopped putting my donation link in there. I don't even expect to get paid at all, ever. You know what I mean? I might put my Cash App up there every now and then, but I don't expect anybody to donate to that either. But then you gotta think about, why do fucking people donate? Why do people donate to this shit? What kind of, it's like, how do you guys rank streamers? Who's the one that has the least opportunity in their life? The least fucking potential? The one that's done the most dumb shit? The one that you know if you donate enough money to, that they're just gonna fucking probably jump off a fucking building or some shit? That's what you guys like, right? Well, makes sense why I don't make any money then. Makes sense why I don't ever make any money streaming. Doesn't matter if I'm doing IRL or not. People aren't gonna pay. You wanna know why? Because I'm my own person. You know, they don't get to donate money and then basically create the person they want to see. I'm already my own person. You know what I mean? You're not gonna fucking donate to me to go fucking run into fucking oncoming traffic, you know? Who the fuck you think I am, Cheeto? Oh wait, he does that on his own. He doesn't even need to get a donation because he's a fucking retard. Yeah, I know that. That's why I don't get donated to. I realize that. I used to think, oh, you know, maybe it's just because, you know, fucking, you know, I don't do enough content that people want. No, fuck that. Because I've done content. I have clips. Everybody should already know. Give Drizzle drinks. Put Drizzle in RV. Put Drizzle in fucking in any kind of situation where content can be made, and I'm gonna make content. That's what I do. It's easy. It happens naturally because I'm a fucking entertaining person. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, I've realized that it's just I'm not a fucking idiot. You know, I'm not a fucking dumbass. You know, I'm not a complete idiot without a brain. You know what I mean? And it's very sad. I could have came on here as somebody that was an easily triggered fucking piece of fucking tranny trash, you know. But I didn't portray that, and so nobody donates because for why? To give me a compliment? To tell me something that's not gonna hurt my feelings? Oh yeah, go ahead, waste your money. Yeah, see, that's why people don't donate to me. Because yes, I am not very interesting in an aspect where I'm not gonna fucking go and get caught up by the cops. I'm not gonna go and do. You guys should fucking already know. You guys lost Gucci's. Cheeto doesn't stream anymore. Stop Speeding is gone. You guys literally run off your own fucking content makers. That's what you do. That's your guys' fault, not theirs. That's your guys' fault. You guys said, hey, we want to see this, and that. Then you donated to them, and then they did the shit to the point where they can't even fucking stream anymore because they have broken lives. And if they don't, then they're on their way. Or they're in some type of sick, fucking weird fucked up reality. Like, they think that their fucking little bubble that they created is reality. No, it's not. If the fucking internet died tomorrow and there was no way for anybody to stream, how many of these fuckers think that would survive? How many of you think would survive, dude? How many of you think have the drive, the ambition, the fucking life skills, the work skills, the fucking work experience, the fucking, the will to get up and fucking just, the one way that, I made money is now gone. Now I gotta go out and find something to do. How many people do you think would literally survive? If YouTube decided, we're really gonna start cracking down on these streamers. You know what I mean? Like, if YouTube fucking sat there and was like Bigo or any of these other things where you literally will get banned for a year just for fucking like smoking weed or fucking like having a shirt off. If YouTube was that, if there was no way for the degeneracy to happen on the internet, how many people do you think would survive these streamers? Not a lot. The smart ones already got out. The smart ones already got out, dude. The smart ones left. The smart ones left, dude. The biggest fucking, and that's the shit that you gotta look at. The ones that have provided, that have been the ones that you've watched the most. The people you have watched the most, that would, if they came back today and were their old selves and were streaming, you would go to their streams first. The ones that provided the most content. Stop Speeding in Gucci's, people like that, Cheeto, they're the ones that were providing the most content. Who's gone? Who left? Oh, I wonder what the correlation is there. Wow. I was never in. I was never really in, nigga. I was never really in. I didn't ever make this my life, bro. I never made this my life. I never was on Gucci's levels of fucking literally leaving my safe zone or leaving my apartment that I pay for. Leaving my apartment that I pay for. Leaving the state of California where I live at, where I know where all my friends are and all my shit. Where I built my life. You know what I mean? Hell no. I've never made it my life. I know right from wrong. You know what I mean? Have I done crazy shit? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've fought more people last year than anybody on the network. Anybody. Even your beloved Ice Poseidon, I fought more people than fucking Ice Poseidon. I fought more people last year than anybody else on the network. And that's facts. And the only reason people still tell me, you should go here, you should go, you should leave, you should go to the RV, you should go over here, you should travel, you should blah blah blah, you should stream more, you should get drunk, you should make content, blah 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 blah, go do this, go do that. But they don't ever fucking get it. Now if I was a fucking person that was doing that, like I was Gucci's, so I was on the level of streaming that Gucci's was on, I don't think so. We don't need to worry about Drizzle leaving or getting out because Drizzle was never fucking sucked in to begin with. I've always had a job. I've always worked. Always. That sounds fucking crazy. I fucking, I used to heat up a fucking glass fucking stem to the point where I would go and fucking, take a line and it would fucking turn into smoke by the time it hit my nostril. And then I would blow the smoke out of my mouth. That was called a hot rail. We used to do those. Those were fun. Anyway, yeah, so like, fuck that shit, bro. Am I out? No, I never needed to worry about getting out of somewhere that I was never really in, bro. I've always had my foot here and my foot there and my head on straight. I never had to fucking, if anything, I developed a really bad drinking problem. That's what I developed. I developed a fucking drinking problem. You know, if that's the only thing I got out of fucking, streaming and doing what I did. That's the only thing I got out of it was more fucked up coping skills. You know, so if you wanna look at it like if something me getting out of something, well, I got out of that. That's for sure. So yeah, I still win, bitch. Try again. Still win. While motherfuckers are sitting there begging for fucking dollars to keep streaming, I'm fucking actually working and in reality. You know, they're not even in the metaverse, bro. That's what's sad. Is you're not even in the metaverse. You're just fucking dibbling and dabbling and fucking like still in fucking in like the actual world. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking be something that's completely outrageous. That's not even sustainable. Like, look at how retarded this person is. You know what I mean? Like, you got fucking Chop that's drinking a beer and saying, oh yeah, you donate enough money to me, I'll go run over and stream my AA meeting. How many times did you fucking sit there and cry, I gotta stop drinking, da 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 da. Now it's all up on the table if somebody fucking pays enough money to you. Yeah, we know where your fucking morals and standards are at. Try again, bitch. You lose. Gucci's left. Gucci's literally left the whole streaming shit. Doesn't even want to be on camera anymore. And why would she? When she was on camera, all you guys would fucking do is talk shit. Constantly. You're a pig cheese, this, and that. And now everybody wants her to fucking come back and stream? What kind of fucking psycho people are you? Fucking psychos. You know what I mean? You fucking weirdos. You guys are all fucking weird. You guys are really fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? At least Aldi has fucking something that resembles normal life. At least he goes to work. You know what I mean? He's figured out He's figured out, Aldi has figured out that you need to work. If you're not, he creates content. Okay, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He creates content, but does he like going out into the streets? No. Does he like getting arrested? No. Would he much rather get drunk in his room on a desktop stream than put himself in a fucking harm's way? Yeah. Absolutely. So guess what? He figured out, oh yeah, I would fucking literally, I need to work. I need to come up with I need to make my own gosh darn money. That's how Aldi works. And that's probably why I watch him more than anybody else, because I have something that I can relate to. We go to jobs that we don't want to be at. We work harder probably than anybody else fucking there. You know what I mean? And we come home. He lives with his mom. I don't know what the dynamics are there. You know. I don't know what the dynamics are there. I really don't. But all I know is that he figured it out. It didn't take him very long to realize that. You know what I mean? Like, no one donates to Aldi either. I just want you guys to know that. Nobody fucking donates to Aldi either. Not really. Even when he's cracking eggs with his ass cheeks, no one's donating. That's the toxic community. This community is toxic as fuck. But, you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out, having drinks, updating you guys on my life just for you guys to fucking talk shit. I mean, hey, fuck, it's a little bit of drama. Fuck it. Fuck it. Definitely doesn't control my life, though. You know what I mean? Like, I got things and shit going on, bro. I'm not waiting for the RV to fucking, like, come and pick me up. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. What I do know is in a few days, I will be getting way more lit than anybody on the fucking network. I'd be getting way more lit in a few days than everyone on the network combined. How about that? And you guys won't be able to see it. You guys don't get to see it because it's a fucking dead zone. Oh man, you guys gotta watch Ice Poseidon walk around India and fucking you guys gotta watch 2 Sonic now and fucking you know, Sneaker Chop cry about a fucking catfish and shit. You guys don't actually get to see a fucking person actually partying because, you know, it's a fucking dead zone. Sucks to be you. I'll just be living my best life while everybody else is fucking fucking sad and looking for happiness or entertainment. I'll just be super entertained and everybody's gonna be like, oh, who's online? Who's streaming? Oh my god. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Fucking and my girlfriend's coming after that, dude. Like, what the fuck? I like my life. My life is pretty good right now. My life is pretty good right now. Not gonna lie about it. There's nothing to really complain about. The only thing that I could complain about, really, the only small is like small things, you know what I mean? Like little unfortunate events, you know, like, oh, I thought I got direct deposit taken care of, and then it turns out it wasn't taken care of, and then all this other fucking bullshit, you know, like little things like that, you know what I mean? Like fucking, like, ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to get my car fucking oil change, and like, what the fuck, like, and it needs tires and all of this shit. You know, fuck, I gotta go and get that done, and fucking like taking out the trash and doing stuff around the house and And like fucking, you know, it's just like fucking, you know, just like normal things. Like nobody wants to do fucking, you know what I mean? Nobody likes to do the damn dishes at the house. You ain't getting paid for it, nigga. Don't act like you like to do the fucking dishes. Like there's aspects of it that I find comforting, but I'm not running home to go and do the fucking dishes and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I got normal people problems, but I'm far from normal. If that makes any fucking sense at all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm far from normal, but I got normal people problems. I got normal people problems. Yeah, you know, like, what do you guys here? Let me look. Abnormal problems? Any of those? Look, tell me right now. What's a normal, like, what's a How do I ask this question? What are some goals in your guys' life? You know, like, is it like getting a promotion? Is it like maybe, you know, cleaning out that fucking closet that you haven't, you know, fucking cleaned out in forever? You know, maybe it's refinancing your car, or maybe creating a new budget, or maybe going back to school, or, you know, what kind of goals, you know, do you guys set? You know what I mean? And what do you consider normal, like in a good life? You know, what to you is a good life? Is it like having a career, something that you like mildly like to go to, that makes a living wage, you know, where you're not working paycheck to paycheck? You know what I mean? And being married and having kids, or like getting a master's degree. Like what is a good life for you guys? Like kind of just having your basic needs met, you know, where you're like working and going and doing all that fucking shit and like blah blah blah. Like that is, you know, like what are W's, you know, in life? To save $50,000. Okay, see, like those are legit. It's a legit goal. Like it's something to work towards, you know. And there's gonna be a lot of normalcy. I would assume that you're gonna have to be pretty normal in getting that money. Like you're not gonna be over there hitting the lottery or making some fucking song that's gonna go viral on fucking iTunes or SoundCloud, or, you know, you're gonna have to work for it, right? Right. So you want the money because it's gonna give you a better quality of life, right? It's just all normal stuff. It's just like, I'm doing life. Like, I'm not really I'm just enjoying myself. Like, I'm enjoying life. Like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying getting to know and living cheap. Those are, see, all normal shit. It's just normal. It's normalcy, you know? Like, the people you watch, the IP2 streamers you watch, they are not normal. I'm not normal per se. Like, I'm a big fucking weirdo, okay? But I'm pretty normal when it comes down, like, you guys could probably relate to me. Like, I get up, go to a job, you know what I mean? I gotta clean my own house, pay my bills, I gotta poop and pee and eat food that's good for me. Right, you're not living on an RV. Yeah, you know. But look, check it out. It's a doable thing. You know what I mean? But in order to... But are you single? You're like single though, right? It's just you? It's just you in the tiny condominium? How many people on IP2 can even fucking pronounce condominium? Like, what the fuck? I'm married. When you're not calling people N-bombs fairly normal. You're married. Well, see, you know, there's another thing, bro. Like, imagine fucking having... You can't be that fucking bad if you got someone that was like, oh yeah, I'll deal with your shit for the rest of my life. Like, like what? That's a W right there. You either fucking brainwash that fucking bitch, or like, you know what I mean? You found somebody that actually really likes you, and that's not easy to do. Anybody can get married. To have a really good marriage and something that makes you a better person, you know what I mean, is hard to get. It takes a lot of work. And the fact that you guys can save money. Do you have kids? You have kids and shit? I see potential in Chicken because he works with his hands. He is he whether he's knowledgeable about the things that he is doing as far as like construction or automobile fucking mechanic shit. I feel like you can't. I would not say rich. I would say that Chicken has potential to have a decent life and a job that's rewarding and something that he would probably like to do if he would just fucking like actually like not want, because that's what it is really. Everybody can like to say that they like to stream and it's fun, but really, you know what they like to do is they like to make money and not fucking really have to work for it. That's it. Retail store management and retail is a fucked. My girlfriend's in retail. She fucking hates it. My son is grown and paying taxes. Well, you know, kind of don't have any other option. Once you start working, you pay taxes. Yeah, but when he does the RV shit, he can almost be on vacation and get paid. Well, it's true, but we've yet to see anybody do that. Okay, so we have Casey, for example, who was supposedly like supplying a lot of these things for the for these streamers, for like Chicken and Blade and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Even went as far as to giving Andy Dick, I think, a house that didn't even belong to him or something. I don't fucking know. But, you know what I mean? Like, that's the closest that we have to that. Is someone that can literally... Or Alki David. You know, I think that's a better example of somebody that really didn't have to work, that made money off of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He spent money, but he also made money off of what? Didn't he control Battlecam? Wasn't he the founder of Battlecam? I must only watch the meth heads. Well, You know, I haven't really watched a lot of the RV content that's been provided. I think the closest that it got to something that I would want to watch is something that just happened recently when they drew, like, they drew all over Blade and whatever. That's all. I just clicked on the stream when that was happening. I was like, oh, this seems fun. I like that. But, like, as far as, like, everything else, it's just been very, I don't even know if lackluster is the fucking, anticlimactic. Well, yeah, Andy Dick was funny as fuck. Andy Dick was really, really funny. Andy Dick is funny. I think Andy Dick has and at some point reached up a level that every single streamer on IP2 wants to reach. You know what I mean? Like, they want to, you know, if that's not the goal, like Unseen Distraction has alluded to, if that's not the goal of literally, you know, making it, like, putting in your hours and your streaming hours and putting in, you know, the work to where you literally don't have to do it anymore, you just fucking have the people make the money for you. Like, if that's not the goal, then it's a dead-end job, just like working at fucking McDonald's. Literally. There's no difference. There's no difference. Except they actually might have benefits and you don't. You know what I mean? There's no promotions or like anything. A streamer on IP2 can only hope that someone donates enough money to them to where they don't have to work anymore. And that's never gonna happen. Like, fucking shit. Like, look at Captain Content. He literally didn't do any of the content on his RV. He wasn't part of most of that. Like, the only fucking parts he was part of is when he was tired of the content and fucking started raging and kicking people out and fucking smashing Gucci's and shit and going on rants about fucking degenerates. Like, that was his only content while everybody was making content in his RV. The only thing he was doing was complaining about it. And look what happened. He still didn't even put enough money away to where he doesn't have to work anymore. He's fucking literally working. You had somebody that you fucking had all the opportunity to put money away. That was literally sitting there, didn't have to do shit except probably drive. Didn't have to do shit at all. Didn't have to do shit. He literally didn't do shit. Captain Content literally did nothing. While everybody was destroying his RV and making content, people were donating. He literally just sat there and did nothing. And he still is working right now. That shows you, bro. Like, like, how far do you really think you're gonna get with this fucking streaming shit? What, the ice is the closest to the top that we have. We really don't have anything bigger than ice. And he's going to fucking... He's only streaming in fucking places where it's fucking $2 to fucking have a fucking 6-course meal, like 10-course meal, you know what I mean? He's going to places where it's cheap as fuck, where he can take his $5,000 and fucking actually fucking live like a king and shit, you know? He's not fucking going to like, you know, like, let's say fucking, he's not going to Germany, or he's not fucking like going and streaming and actually doing all of these things over in somewhere where it's actually expensive. He's not going to Australia and shit, nigga. You know? Yeah, like, honestly, like, imagine I look at Ice Poseidon way differently than I think a lot of people look at him. You know, like, I look at Ice Poseidon as somebody, like, yeah, he might have money and shit, but I don't think that he's as rich as everybody else fucking thinks he is. And I think that he's literally, there's a method to his madness, and he's got everybody fooled. He's got everybody thinking like, oh yeah, we're over here in a different country providing IRL content by walking around and showing everybody. It's literally content just having a fucking camera in that country. People walk up to you and want to and stare at you. You can film their life and how they live and have content. And don't really have to try that hard. But then again, he really isn't ever by himself. So not only is he in a country that he doesn't have to pay very much to do anything, but he's also over in that country with other people. He's not even making content on his own. And he's got everybody fooled just because IP2 doesn't have anything going on. It has nothing. Oh, so Ice Poseidon comes back when it's just a coincidence that IP2 is dying, and then Ice Poseidon decides to stream again. What the hell? He has a lot of. He's funny. He's a funny guy. Ice Poseidon. He's a funny guy. But if I had a chance to hang out with Ice Poseidon, I probably would. But I don't think that. I think that there's just the bar is really low for content on IP2. So doing anything I don't think Chicken's paying any of them anything. I think that where does Saint live? Is he not homeless? Isn't fucking Sonic pretty much homeless? Aren't these people like homeless people, and that's why they're on the RV? I think that's why they're on the RVs, because they're homeless. Like, they don't have any responsibilities or like a family or any reason to like that they have to be home. You know? I appreciate Ice's content because it does give you an outside look into different countries, and I think he does put a lot of effort into the quality of his streams. I would say, and he's a funny dude. I think that's the most watchable stream at any point during the day, other than like when it's basically a sleep stream. I think that's the most watchable of anything on IP2 at the moment. If Aldi's live, I'm probably watching Aldi. And if Aldi's not live, then I'll probably click on fucking Ice Poseidon and fucking watch that. But I'm not really watching anything else, really. I stream. Ice Poseidon is as much as a professional that word is very hard to use for a fucking YouTube streamer. You know what I mean? Like the people that fucking literally edit their videos and do shit like that, those are professional content creators. Ice Poseidon just turns on a camera and lets it go. But he does spend money for a good quality, like as far as the quality, like the video quality and the sound quality and stuff like that, and actually like being able to provide a 24-hour stream, you know what I mean? Like doing stuff like that, like he's more serious about it on that aspect, you know what I'm talking about? But, like, professional is a very hard word, Suntan is born. Suntan. True. Chicken is pretty, like, if you're gonna look at Chicken and then Captain Content, because those have been the two people that have had the RVs that are like and then Blade, I guess, but whatever the fuck that was, but you know what I mean, like fucking you got to look at Captain Content and Chicken. And Chicken actually, like, will buy people food. He will provide drinks. He's not selfish. He's fun to be around. You know what I mean? He's not always complaining. He doesn't. He's not monotone. He has a personality. You know what I mean? Like, and then Captain Content really, like, he didn't. He, like, there was nothing there. Like, I want to say nicer things about Captain, but there really isn't that much nice things to say. Like, oh, you invited people into your home for them to get drunk and to use them for content, only to kick them out when you were tired of it, and then not pay them a gosh darn fucking cent. And also, not fucking feed them. Like, I was surprised the last time I hung out with Captain Content and he paid for pizza. I was like, whoa, you bought 2 pizzas? Holy shit. And you didn't fucking... Whoa. That's crazy. Black Bigelow? I don't even know who that is. A little jealous? Nah, I'm not jealous, bro. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I think it would be fun. I think it would be a cool experience to experience people funding other people funding basically a vacation for as long as they think that I should have it. You know? Like, that's basically what's happening. Like, this is people funding a vacation that they're saying, you better make this vacation eventful and watchable, because if you don't, then you're not content. But you literally pay for people to have a vacation. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I think it would be nice to experience that, but I'm definitely not jealous of them. You know? Cappy is a music guy. Yeah, he's a music dude. Yep. I just think the fucking... I want you to lay on me today. I fucking want my girlfriend. I miss my girl. I want to go home. I want... You guys can call me a simp if you want, but, like, I'm in love with this girl, and I just want her all the time, and I want to do nice things. I want to be someone that she could fucking, like... I feel like it correlates. If I'm, like, it's the same things. The person that she wants me to be is the person that I'm gonna, the version of myself that I'm gonna like the most, if that makes any sense at all. So it's real. It's like there's a gray area there for me. It's like, oh, well, you shouldn't do this for me, or you should be doing this for yourself. But it's like some of the things that you want from me or want me to be is something that I want for myself as well. So it's kind of like, it's this weird... It's weird. I'm just very satisfied. I'm finally going to be able to have sex with her, so that's going to be even better, and I'm going to be even more satisfied, you know. Jesus, I didn't think about the level of fucking... Oh no, it's going to be game over then, huh? Holy shit. Maybe I should just hold off. Maybe I should just hold off on the sex, bro. Maybe I should hold off. Oh no. Oh man. God damn it, I didn't think about that. Captain can play the guitar like a motherfucker. I don't care what anybody says. Captain can play the guitar. Captain is good at bass guitar. Captain is good at musical stuff. Musical instruments. He has talent there. It's not like he doesn't have talent. He has talent. I just don't think people want to admit that he has talent, because then it's like Captain content actually has some type of fucking, he's actually good at something and I'm not. Wow. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to admit that Captain Content actually might have talent and might be actually good at something and might actually have depth to him. You know what I mean? He's good at something, and you don't get good at something like that unless you are fucking committed and have discipline. So those are some things that Captain Content fucking had or has. So you got to give him some fucking credit for that. In the Carson Apartments. The Carson Apartments. I was conceived in the Wilmington Apartments. In the Wilmington Hotel, actually. Wilmington Motel? Whatever. I used to be a meth head that didn't work or have any aspirations, real aspirations at all. I would wake up, get high, if I was asleep at all, if I ever even went to sleep. When I would wake up, I'd not go to work, I'd just wake up and, I don't know, at that point I could lay in bed and watch. I don't even know what the fuck I did. Like, what did I do? Like, I'd wake up and just, like, walk around the house, or, like, I don't know. Like, just watch a lot of TV. Watch an insane amount of TV and play video games, right? And then someone would come over and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking blah blah blah," right? I'd be like, "All right, cool." I'd come over and they'd be smoking. They'd have some meth and we'd smoke some meth. You know what I mean? And then it would be game over. And then for the rest of the day, I'd be tweaking out on something. Most likely video games. You know, I stopped cleaning on meth after the meth turned to shit. You know what I mean? Maybe if it was good enough, we'd talk about dumb, random, stupid shit. Or I'd be making music. A lot of my time went to DJing and, like, doing that. Like, I was always making music. Always doing something with music. Music. That's why I think it's been so hard for me to get back into, because I was doing it so much in a state that I'm not in that state anymore, and so now I've got to find my passion for it again, and so I'm still working on that. But, like, I literally didn't have a life, you know, and then you know, I sometimes I would still have dope, and I would just want to come down, and I would go and, you know, I'd buy like a couple half pints for $2 of vodka, you know, Taka vodka. And I'd fucking smoke my weed and get fucking blackout wasted. I was streaming on, I think I just searched in Google, I just searched like gay and lesbian chat room. And it gave me like this list of chat rooms of like people, like they're all different kinds of chat rooms and shit. And I was just like in the gay and lesbian basic one, you know what I mean? And fucking, so I would go on there, and then they had a way to where you could go live, like you could have like I was using my webcam to talk to people, and what I would do is I would just fucking like get drunk and fucking, at some point I would just start giving light shows, you know what I mean? I would just start giving fucking light shows, and so I started doing that like in 2000 and fuck, I don't even know, dude. Like, I was doing that in, like, 2006? 2000 and... No. I was giving light shows, so sometime after 07. Like, I would say, like, maybe 08, 9, you know, maybe it was, like, 2010. I'm trying to think of the car that I was driving and what girlfriend I have, but I don't know what point I was at. But anyway, like, so I was doing the whole streaming thing probably way before anybody else on the network was fucking streaming. But you guys would never find that because it was on some weird ass shit. Giant $20 rocks in Wilmington. Oh, yo. Wilmington Avenue and Carson Street. I'm not sure. I have to ask my mom. I have to ask my mom where her and my dad were staying. What's up, best friend? What's up, Jose? LA hiring everywhere. Jose doesn't want a fucking job. You really think Jose can hold a job? I'm sorry, Jose, but woo! You definitely got some mental illnesses out there that you're gonna have to work through before you can actually hold a job. Maybe some addictions. Maybe some addictions that you're gonna have to give up. Maybe Jose can have a job. I don't know. I just haven't seen it, so. Slightly homeless. Okay, so is Slightly Homeless that one guy that was fucking in Japan, that was the homeless guy, that white dude, and then now he just popped up over in India as a streamer, like with Ice Poseidon and shit? That's that one guy, right? Homeless? We call him homeless? We were calling him homeless. I haven't watched any of his stuff. And I really don't know his story. I think I kind of know a little bit. Like, he's like, kind of like, was just, nobody kind of knew what his deal was. Like, that he had been out in Japan for a long time. I guess he was out, what I got from it is he was out in Japan and had been there for a long time. So people were kind of like, how are you homeless? What are you doing? Like, you have money. Like, so I'm not sure. I don't know. What's up, Chaos? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't really know too much about Slightly Homeless. What I can say, though, is that apparently he ain't too fucking homeless, because he's in India now and he had a phone to stream on, and it wasn't like, you know, I just feel like I don't know too much about that, but I don't think he was homeless in Japan. I think he had something going on. I think he had something going on. Not quite sure what it was. You ain't going to sleep, Jose, you fucking tweaker. Suspendas, I watched a clip of Suspendas, him and his girlfriend, like they gotta fucking communicate with Google Translator. That's pretty fucked up. Oh man, it's just crazy to think that any of these characters on IP2 actually even exist. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What happened to Orange? You know what I mean? That motherfucker was fucking. That motherfucker was content, bruh. I remember being at work and clicking on his shit and fucking seeing him slice himself open over and over and over again. You know what I'm talking about? There's not a lot of people on. There's so many new streams, like, on the net, like on the network thing, that I just don't even know. Some of the interesting streams that I watch are like some of those audit pages. You know what I mean? Some of those like audit streams are pretty lit. I like those ones a little bit, but I'm not really watching a lot of IP2 these days. There's not, you know. My girlfriend hates it, but she hates me getting drunk in my room and stuff like that. So oh, Jose is donating $1 to me. What's up, Jose? I got 30 cents. Thank you. Appreciate that. Jose, if you come out to fucking, if you make it to Compton, bro, I got you. Got you on a shower and some food. Yeah, 2 cents. I got 2 cents, bro. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. I was not there that day. See, that was still, I think that was that day when he jumped off the RV was either the day before or that same day that they went to Venice Beach. And it wasn't until I picked up them from Venice Beach that Aldi was okay with me. He wanted to like fight me and shit. And so, as much as I just wanted to hang out and drink with Aldi and have a good time, I fucking couldn't go over there because I didn't want to fucking fight Aldi. Sorry, not trying to fight Aldi. Not something that I want to do. Not something that I want to do, period, anymore for free. Like, maybe I'll fight Aldi if someone paid me to do it, but I'm not doing shit for free anymore. Like, that was dumb as fuck. Good night. Yeah, so after I picked up them from Venice Beach, I basically took them to my house, took Cheeto to the hospital, gave him my favorite sweatshirt at the time, gave him that, never got that back, took him to the hospital, and then took everybody to my house, and then let everybody figure out a way to get back to where they were going from my house. I don't know. I don't do heights very well. I would say that Aldi's at least 6 foot. At least. Maybe even like 5'10", to be honest. But yeah, no, fuck that. So I wasn't really hanging out with Aldi. Or I would have. He's tall and stocky. Geezer's tall. Geezer's tall and Jewish as fuck. And hairy. Geezer's a faggot. Geezer's a fucking... the first time I was ever on stream was with Attila and Geezer. I fucking messaged Attila and asked if he wanted to hang out. And I met them up right in front of that In-N-Out in Hollywood. I think it's off of Sunset. And fucking Geezer was with him. And then Geezer... I gave them some weed. And then fucking was hanging out with them. And then that's the night that I got egged. And I was making content for the first time with Attila. But Geezer left. And I guess was talking shit. I don't want to hang out with no transgender. And then I fought Young Camel Toe. It wasn't after I fought Young Camel Toe that Geezer was like, "Oh, Drizzle, you have a good boxing stance. This, and that, Drizzle, blah, blah, blah." And he was, you know, not talking shit to me. And then out of nowhere, for some reason, it switched up. And then he started talking shit. And I was this horrible person. But don't let that guy fool you. He was over there fucking riding my ass, or riding my dick too at some point, little fucker. Riding my fucking dick. "Oh, Drizzle, yeah, you got a good boxing stance. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Drizzle's tough." And then it went from that to, "You stupid transgender piece of shit, bitch. I don't like you at all." That sounds like jealousy. Sounds like he's jealous because I'm actually a sex symbol. I'm actually a sex symbol on IP2, and he's just an angry old man. I'm actually a sex symbol. You can't say I'm not. Every time I get on there, the people are always worried about what's going on with my body and what I have and what I don't and what I do with it, and fucking I'm literally a sex symbol. My body is like the most talked about body on IP2. There ain't really anybody else's body that gets talked about more than my body. That's called obsession, folks. Deal with it. Dick Riders on the storm. Hell yeah, dude. Dick riding. Dick riding in secret though. Dick riding and hiding. Dick riding and hiding. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, everybody's always wondering what's up with my dick or my badge or my tits or who's going in there or who I fucked or who I would fuck or fucking where my tits are and my nipples and my body and everything. My body is the most talked about body on IP2. Ain't nobody giving a shit about what somebody else's micro penis. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about it. The only micro penis that is given fucking talked about on the network is mine. It's called obsession, folks. The most talked about nipples on IP2 are mine. The most talked about tits on IP2 are mine. Damn, I'm at the top of the list for IP2 things, dude. I'm just fucking sex symbol. That's what it is. They want to know if I fucked, if they can fuck, if I will fuck, and how I fuck, and who I fuck. It's all questions all the time, and everybody says it's either one. Maybe sometimes it's multiple. Sometimes I get multiple of those questions, on that list during a stream. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm so interested in what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I got like maybe another 10 minutes and somebody should be coming to relieve me. My girlfriend's been sending me tons of messages. I might have to let you guys go and pay attention to her. But with that being said, I've got tonight. I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be literally that work day and one more work day, and then I can leave for Vegas. I don't have to think about anything else. I literally just have to think about surviving, getting there, surviving, and getting home. That's it. What the fuck is the argument between Billy John and One Sonic? I think that they've had sex together. I think Billy John and One Sonic fucked, and that they have sexual they're or they want to fuck each other, and they got sexual tension or relationship issues. I think it's more on the relationship side, it's either super extreme sexual tension or just they fucking have relationship issues, they've already fucked and fucking they're in a relationship and fucking maybe it was the Andy Dick thing, where fucking someone got jealous, or there really isn't what can Sonic do that can make you hate him so much? He's a fucking retard. What did Sonic fucking do, or what can he do to make somebody so upset? He literally has no validation. There's literally no reason why anybody should take anything he says ever seriously. Hence, that's why nobody actually believed that he was gonna fucking leave and move. Oh, I'm gonna get relieved right now. Oh no, that's the other chick. That's what I think. I think that to be that bothered by Sonic, there's got to be something a little bit deeper there. Something that's not just surface level. You know what I'm talking about? Something that's going on between them that nobody else knows, and it could be sex. Just saying. Or like gay love. Jealousy. Maybe it's jealousy. I don't know. You know what I mean? One Sonic stood up to OG Geezer. Well, you know. You gotta be proud of yourself for something in life, you know what I mean? Some people are proud because they fucking, you know, get a degree, and other people are proud because they stand up to OG Geezer, you know what I mean? Some people are proud when they have a child, and some people are proud when they act like one. What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? That was good. I need to put that on a shirt. Some people are proud when they have a child, and some people are proud when they act like one. That's literally the best. What am I, Gandhi? What the fuck? I'm Gandhi. It's okay, guys. I'm fucking Gandhi. Like, you guys need to listen to what the fuck I'm saying, because I got knowledge, bro. I got so much gosh darn knowledge. It's like fucking literally like too much. That's why my tits were so big, you know. And now it's actually the knowledge it's had to be, you know, redistributed into my my heart and my brain and my a little bit into my clitoris, because that's grown a little bit. So, you know, we've got the knowledge distributed all over our body. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. And into our hair follicles, to our hair, what do they call that? Into my pores. I'm proud of porking a Julia Roberts doppelganger in 2006 twice. Oh, man. What the fuck, dude? Julia Roberts. Man. I'd be really fucking proud, too. I'd be really proud, too. Can it grow into a girthy rod? No. Unfortunately, it can't. Unfortunately, it cannot. I can turn it into a girthy rod. It's just, that's a lot of surgeries, a lot of money, and a lot of downtime. You know, that would be the benefit of actually having you people pay me for doing nothing, is that I could literally probably go and get bottom surgery, and you guys would just fucking pay me while I lay there in bed and talk. That would be great. That would be great. I'd be like, oh, I don't have to worry about having fucking 6 months to a year of downtime. I'll be getting paid. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Homeboy should be pulling up any minute now. Now I'm gonna fucking dip the fuck out. The PCH motel. I stole a TV out of a PCH motel one time. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah, my girlfriend needs attention. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I might squeeze a few more streams in before now in EDC, and if I'm at all motivated at all, I would probably end up doing an actual YouTube video that I could upload to the channel. That it's not like a live stream. Actually, like that would be a first, right? An actual person on IP2 uploading actual videos instead of just going live and fucking begging people for money. Anyway, I might be doing that. But thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go and do my shit. Have a good night. Peace the fuck out. Oh, my stomach. What the fuck?